talk to me about Sonny Kiss, because I loved when you guys were tagging together, getting into your feud together. What all happened there, and what started you guys working together? Because it was awesome.
Cody. Cody, I don't know. He was just trying to. I think he was just throwing shit at a wall. There was a big show coming up in Jersey at the Prudential Center,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the one that got canceled due to COVID.
Got it.
So they're like, "What do we do with Joey and Sonny Kiss? It's a hometown gig for them. Let's just team them up." So that show got canceled, and eventually in COVID, I think Cody was just like, "Let's roll with it." So I said, "I got this idea for these vignettes. Let's do these vignettes that they're like 1980s, like Miami Vice, but the dynamic is so different because I'm the cis white male, and Sonny Kiss is the flamboyant, representative of the LGBT community."
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell a story where I was down on my luck, that I did these matches with Moxie. I did these matches with Omega, and they were world renowned. Everyone was talking about them. Then COVID happened, and I was in shambles. And Sonny Kiss is like, "Well, I'm from Jersey. You're from Jersey. Let's get back on our feet together, So Cody paid. He's like, "That's a great idea." Cody, out of his own pocket, paid for these vignettes. It took seriously 15 hours to film.
Yes.
So it's edited. We watched it. We're like, "Wow, this is really good stuff. This is really awesome." Cody was like, "It's really good." They showed it to Tony. Tony hated it.
Oh no.
He hated these promos. Thought they were phony, fake. He hates it. He hates the invisible camera. He hates the cinematic stuff, which they've done a lot more, but maybe it was just because it was me. And he knew I was actually going to get over this time. but yeah, everyone loved it. We had to convince. I had to beg him, "Listen, we have to put this on TV. We have to. This could change the direction that me and Sonny's careers are going."
Yeah.
And we got it on TV, a certain kind of edited down version of what we put out, and still it was just people were talking about it, all over. It was trending on Twitter, this video. Eric Bischoff he watched it. He said, "Oh, that was one of the greatest promos I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah.
He said that this was really awesome, but that wasn't in the intentions that Tony had with us. So he didn't like the video. And from there, we kind of we wrestled Brody and Colt Cabana. And I think that was one of Brody's first matches on TV.
Wow.
We did that, and, we had that, and that was it. We did something with Chris Jericho and Jake Hager. We had a no disqualification match that was pretty all right, but for those times.
Oh, that's a bummer. Right. That's such a bummer. I mean, as soon as I saw the pairing of you two, I was like, "Oh my God, I love this dynamic." I mean, as everybody else obviously felt the same way. That's too bad that it kind of fell between the cracks like that. Do you let stuff like that linger when you feel like it was a great opportunity that you weren't able to follow through on?
It was definitely, that was probably that's, I don't regret anything about my AW run. The things I regret is not getting an action figure.
That's annoying, right? Yeah.
Not pushing on keeping. If we did a little promo package like that every other week or every week, and built that up, I'm sure it would have been, our careers would have been a lot different at this point. But it's just when I felt like it was time, I said, "Listen, this is time for." Tony said, "Listen, we want to bring you back to TV. So we have to figure out a way to get out of this Sonny Kiss tag." So Cody let me create this whole storyline where I broke up with Sonny, and I would just go to QT or Cody or whatever. And really, Dark is not Tony's priority. It's really just to pad the records for storyline purposes. So I would just go to Cody or I would go to QT, and I'd say, "All right, this is what we're doing this week. This is what I'm doing this week."
Yeah.
And they go, "Okay." And I did that. And there was a couple weeks where they didn't bring me out to TV. So it went on way too long, but the payoff was good with me and Sonny. And unfortunately, I beat Sonny in that last match because the plans were to bring me and Kayla back to TV.
Okay.
So Tony was like, all right, you go up and that's it. We'll bring you back to TV. But situations happen, and who knows what would have happened,
Yeah.
there was times in my AEW run where I was like, listen, during COVID, I said, all right, I can't take this anymore. There's no fans. I'm wrestling at 3:00 in the morning. And
That's
then
rough.
I have to deal with all these idiots on the internet who I'm under the spotlight right now.
Right.
And it's not worth the mental health issues. It's not worth the just going on the internet and just seeing your name just getting dragged through the mud every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And I would go to Brett Lauderdale, who's a promoter, GCW owner, and John Carlo
Mhm.
Dynamo, who I'm in the group chat with. Basically, that's how the gears rolled and turned in GCW, who now
Yeah.
works he's now a producer at AEW. I go, I'm quitting today. And they would go, what are you doing? Don't quit. I said, I'm quitting. I'm done with this. They said, but you're getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. There's people out of work right now that are homeless that can't feed themselves because COVID. And I said, I don't care. I'll go Uber Eats, or I'll go do this or do that. And they're like, no, just wait it out till the contract ends. I said, okay. So then I waited out, and then there was a time that as soon as COVID was over, I got motivated again, decided to get back into shape, change my look, almost look like a wrestler. But there was a time where I thought like things were going to go a different way after
Yeah.
me and Sonny broke up, and I was obviously working hard, and even though my matches were mostly only on Dark, people were still getting a good amount of buzz. Me and Sonny Kiss on
Yeah.
Twitter and stuff. So I thought my career was going to go a different way, and I told Sean Ross Sapp in September that I think I'm going to get renewed, and we're just going to go on, and see what happens. But then from there to January, I don't know what happened. Just stuff happens. It's wrestling. Never say
Yeah.
never. I don't think that there's any bridges burnt right now, at least not on my side. There could be on his side, but yeah, never say never.